Welcome back for another Q&T price prediction analysis, and at the time of this recording, Q&T continues to hold above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And at the time of this recording, we have also seen a break above a key area of resistance at around the $90 mark. And all I'm watching here on the Q&T chart is to get a 4-hour close above that key area of support, and maybe also in the next coming hours get a retest. And once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue seeing further upside to our next key area of resistance at around the $97.3 mark. And a break above that with a retest, we can then easily see Q&T get above the $100 mark in the next coming hours. We also need to have in mind that in case we see a retest and then continue gearing up to resistance at around the $97.3 mark, we can also get rejected. And in case such a movement plays out, then I will be expecting a bit of a pullback before we can gain further momentum for us to continue gearing up, break above resistance, and get above the $100 mark. Q&T also continues to obey the Elliot wave structures, and jumping to the daily chart to give you my long-term Elliot wave analysis here on the Q&T chart. You can see that Q&T back in 2020 gave us those lows at around the $100 mark before we saw that massive bounce to the upside, giving us all-time highs above the $429.7 mark, which was a 4x to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time highs, we started a bear market where we had been correcting to the lower side, giving us bear market lows at around the $40.1 mark. And after getting the bear market lows, we continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where here on the charts you can see that we picked in a 5-wave move to the upside, getting a high above the $229 mark, completing the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, where we had been correcting down in this ABC corrective structure in a move that has now given us a low at around the $84.5 mark. And there are high chances that that could be the final low for this second wave. And I'm saying that because Q&T has now done the minimum that we expected that second wave to the lower side to do. And in the next coming days or maybe months, we can start getting impulsive in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And assuming that we have a low for that second wave, I can give you minimum target areas in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low that we made at around the $84.5 mark, giving me a minimum target area at around that is at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $385.6 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect Q&T to do in the formation of that wave 3. So here on the short term, we need to see a break, that is a 4-hour close above the $90 mark, which is our significant area of support. And once you see a close above the $90 mark, maybe with also a retest, we can then continue gearing up to around the $97.3 mark, where we have our next key areas of resistances. And in case we also see a pullback on the BTC chart, there are chances that maybe we might lose the $90 mark once more. That is another scenario that we need to have in mind. And I hope that video was of much help to you, and if it was, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership.